Hi folks, Chris McCarthy, San Francisco State here. Today I have an antenna. That is a pair of wires that carry a current, an oscillating current. And as you know, a current in a wire makes a magnetic field, but if that current changes, then the magnetic field changes, and a changing magnetic field creates an electric field. And a changing electric field creates a magnetic field, causing an electromagnetic wave to be produced. So I'm generating electromagnetic waves. The kind of wave I'm generating is called a microwave, and I can actually demonstrate this using another device. Let's put this one up here. This will be my transmitter of electromagnetic waves. To detect them, we need a receiver. And the receiver is also an antenna, so it looks very similar. This smaller device isn't hooked up to anything. It's not plugged in at all. And if electromagnetic waves hit this piece of metal here, another antenna, then the electrons in that metal will start to move up and down, creating a current, and that current will be read out on this ammeter. It'll be read out in units of microamperes. So right now we're reading 0 microamperes, but let's see what happens if some of these waves that we're generating with the big cube can get picked up with this small cube. I'm going to move the camera now so you can see. So here's our transmitter of microwaves, and here's our receiver. And the question is, what happens when some of these microwaves that are coming right at you, can you see them? No, you can't because they're not visible light, but this device can detect them. Let's take a look. We're reading 15 microamperes here or more. And in fact, if I hold this closer, it goes off scale. If I hold it farther away, it goes down a bit. And so electromagnetic waves are coming from that receiver, from that transmitter, getting picked up by this receiver, and we're transmitting waves. We could do some experiments to prove that this is a real transmission of waves. Let's try to block the waves. What should I use to block it? I know. How about me? Does my body block electromagnetic waves? What about a piece of paper? Can they be blocked by a simple piece of paper? Let's see if this decreases the total current received by the receiver. Not that much, huh? What about a book? Maybe a little bit. Okay. Interesting, huh? Paper and book don't seem to block electromagnetic waves very much. They're relatively thin. Well, the book's kind of thick, and they're made of non-conducting materials. What if I use a conductor? This is a standard magazine rack made of metal. What if I hold it in front of the receiver? How about that? Looks like we can block the electromagnetic waves pretty well that way. And here's a final thing. One of my colleagues shared this with me. What if we put this metal grill in front? Does that have any effect on the waves? Putting it here. Not too much. Maybe even increasing it. Alright, no effect. Looks like those microwaves can get right through this grill, no problem. But what if I rotate the grill? Something strange is going on there. We'll talk about that possibility later.